episode of my new series, All the Reviews. The concept will be very simple. I'm just gonna give my humble opinion of all the products that I try. So yesterday I went to Westfield Stratford, which is like one of the biggest malls in London, if not in Europe. Basically just a massive mall with like all the shops in there and stuff, and I had to go there to buy some products that I needed for sports, because I'm just gonna join the gym pretty soon. I need to lose weight, and also some makeup. Usually I do get makeup from work, but I needed certain things I can't find usually, so I decided to try certain brands that I heard of. First one I'm going to talk about is Kiko Cosmetics. I've seen a lot of reviews about this brand. A lot of people talk about it, usually in a good way. But I decided, since it's spring and it has a nice weather and it starts getting warm and we start having like nice clothes, I decided to buy new nail varnish, because you know what, until now I have like very dark nail varnish, which is nice for winter, but for summer or spring it's not that great if you wear with very light color outfits. I decided to have something very neutral, so I tried to buy those two. So first of all we have this shade, which is 216, and it's like a baby pink with a silver shimmer. I wear it right now, and yeah, it's quite nice. I really like this one. Second one is the shade 375, which is more like a rose pink color. It's quite nice as well. Very natural, a bit darker. Okay, first impression that I have from those products, they're quite cheap. They're about like $3.50, something like this, and they have a really nice selection of colors. They have a lot of colors for and any kind. You have like really dark colors, you have like very vibrant colors, or more natural colors like those. So this is nice. Concerning the product itself, I waited to dry for a while, and then I decided to cook something because I was hungry, and this is what happened. If you can see, but this is what happened. So it went all bumpy and stuff, probably because I did apply a lot of coats on it. They do have several ranges of nail varnish, and this one I think is the cheapest, so I don't think they're supposed to be like very quick to dry, but so yeah, I'm not very impressed with the result right now, just because this is what happened. But I suppose if I waited long enough between coats, it might work better. But overall, they're not a bad product. They just have nothing really great about it. They just do their jobs nicely, and they do come in a good price and good selection of colors, so I think it's a good value for money, to be honest. So yeah, that's the first one. Second one I've got the full coverage concealer. It's a cream concealer, so it's just a creamy concealer. It comes with a little mirror, which is very good actually. It looks very similar to the MAC creamy concealer. It retails at £5.90, which is a good price for concealer, especially a creamy one, because most of the time creamy ones have more coverage and do use less product, so it might last you longer. It's available in 4 shades, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the one I've got is the number 4. So I do have the darker one, and it's exactly the same color of my skin tone, which is good. But my only regret is it's not available in more shades for like darker tones, but that's my humble opinion. I have to say I'm quite impressed about it. It does have really good coverage. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a demonstration about it. So as you can see, I do have acne scars there. They're just acne marks. So I'm just gonna use a bit. Brush. quite creamy, it's not very drying, so if you do have, let's say, dry skin, I think it's okay to use it. I like it, I'm quite impressed about it, which is very surprising because normally I am someone who are not very easily impressed about cosmetic products. It's quite a good concealer, so it's £5.90, quite a good deal. And the last product I have for Kiko Cosmetics is Super Gloss, and it comes, I bought it in the shade 110. So it's just a gloss, and I'm wearing it right now. It does have quite coverage, it does give you a very nice natural color. I really like this color, by the way. What's funny about it is I wasn't supposed to buy any lip products. I went to Westfield with my brother, and when we were in the train I realized that I forgot my lipstick, and I'm someone who doesn't like to go out without lipstick. I know, it's very silly, but there you go. When I saw it, I was like, okay, I might just buy it because it was only £4.90, which is a very good price for a gloss, because this one, I do like the texture of it. It has a very nice creamy texture, not sticky or plasticky. I don't know if you understand, but I don't know if it's supposed to be moisturizing, but it feels good on the lips. It feels very comfortable. At this point, I don't know if it's long lasting or so. I can't tell you about it right now because I wore it for a few hours, but I wasn't doing anything with my lips, like eating or anything. I was just like walking around in the mall wearing this thing, and it didn't go. But obviously the real test will be when you go out for dinner or something. I really like the texture, the price is very good. I can't really tell you about the lipsticks if they're good or not, but so far this gloss here, really impressed with it. I think it was the cheapest of all the glosses they have. My overall impression about Kiko Cosmetics, it's okay. I mean, a lot of people were really raving it, like it's the best in the world since it's very cheap. And so I didn't think it was that cheap. Certain of their products are really cheap, like the mascaras, they're like only like £3.90, sorry. Like some of their lipsticks are the same price, £3 something. Those ones are really cheap. I was walking around the shop, looking at everything. I don't know if it's the same in France, but in England, their foundations are sold at about £12.90, which is the same price as L'Oreal, and slightly cheaper than MAC foundations. For me, it's not really saving much money. You might just spend £3 more and you have a MAC foundation. So I don't really see the point of buying the Kiko's foundations. They do have one which is only £5.90, but it's only for normal to dry skin, and it comes in a tube, and it's got that buildable coverage. I don't have normal or dry skin. I have combination to oily skin. I'm not suitable for this one. The only ones available for my skin types, they were all like £12.90, which I was a bit disappointed about it. I found they have relatively good selection for the shades, colors. It's okay, nothing exceptional either, since for example MAC does everything, or even L'Oreal. I hate to say that because I fucking hate L'Oreal, but even L'Oreal does have more selection for their foundations, like more shades for their foundations, for like all skin types as well. They do have like for very light skin to very dark skin, but Kiko doesn't have it that much. Probably they have a better quality than L'Oreal, but I felt like since I don't really see the point. Like, you're trying to be a brand that sells cheap products, and then you have a foundation which could be good, but you sell it at the same price than any other brand. So me. The last product I wanted to buy was a eyeliner pencil, but the one they had, I wasn't too sure about it because it was felt pen, but it was very blendable to have like more intensity, but it was very weird, and the testers was probably fucked up, so I thought it wasn't really selling me the products because it looked really bad. I decided not to buy it at the end. It was only like £6.90, but I was like, oh, I might find something better somewhere else. So I decided to buy this one instead, which is from MUA, which means Makeup Academy. This is sold in Superdrugs everywhere, and it's only £2. And it is a felt. It is a pen eyeliner, and it comes in a felt tip like so. I really like eyeliner pens right now because they're very practical, especially when you're on the go. I always do my makeup in the train. I was really happy to buy it. To be honest, I was really happy to buy it because it was really cheap. Don't know if you heard of it, but MUA is this brand in England. They have most of their products at only £1 or maybe £2, maximum £4. I think £4 for their palettes, and the rest is like very cheap, incredibly cheap. So I was happy for the price. The price is excellent. They do have a nice selection of colors for the kind of makeup they do, but when I tried it this morning, I was very disappointed because the main thing that I really don't like was the tip. The tip is really too harsh for the eyes. It's okay if you're young, you're a teenager, you have like very firm skin around your eyes. That's fine. You can use it without any problem. But when you start getting old and nature does its work, which is normal, you do start to have like saggy skin, and it's not as elastic or firm as it used to be. So when you just like do your thing, it starts to pull a bit, and it does a horrible job. Like, instead of having a really clean line, you might have like dots a bit everywhere, since like it's pulling your skin at the same time because the tip is too hard. The eyeliner pens that I use normally are from Japan, and they have a very soft one. But I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. I need to try it a little bit more. Maybe because I was just using the tip of it, but yeah, I don't know. It's not great. I don't like it. Just to say it, I'm gonna have to use it because I bought it, and because I'm that kind of person. When I buy something, I don't like to throw it away straight away because it's just a waste, and I don't like wasting money. I think I'm just gonna stick with my usual eyeliners. They are bloody expensive. It's just like me. I'm really disappointed with it. But that's it for my very first video of all the reviews, and I hope you liked it. I try to make time to make some more. So if you have any questions or you would like me to try some products in particular, just let me know, and I will do my best to try and give my opinion about it. So hope to see you soon. Bye bye. Yo.